I really fucked up this whole episode. I apparently my mic was muted the whole time. That's episode 13. It's really boring, and you can see me explaining something. I have no idea what I said, no recollection, zero memory of it. So what I'm gonna do is try to dub this over um, while it plays back, and then upload this one. Cause I'm a fucking idiot, dude. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. How am I gonna narrate this? What am I gonna do? All right. First of all, the double me is too much. I wanted to shoot another episode tonight, but I wanted to double check this one. I'm glad I did, so I could do this because it's Horde night. All right. So I'm. I don't even know what I'm saying. At least there's game audio as cues. It's gonna be really trippy to see me here sitting here and not talking, but I am talking. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna give a play-by-play review of what I'm doing, and it looks like right now I heard Mr. Zombie Man out there, and I clicked. I didn't have a fucking arrow loaded because I never apparently reload my crossbow. I usually shoot it once and then fucking switch to another weapon. Um, big mistake. I'm looking at the little things here and like probably considering like Horde Night. Do I want to be at that height? I don't know. Maybe not. Like I think I wanted. Yeah. This just bothers me for some reason. It's just the odd man out. But the whole thing's a jumble of fuck right there. Like I don't even know why I'm bothering to do this. My leg's still broken. Clearly, you can see that over in the left-hand corner. 22 minutes. Because I keep running around. I'm not taking the steroids. I'm not trying to do shit. I think I checked my bike. What was I going to do? Where are you going, asshole? You should go up and take steroids. Oh, okay. So the trader was open. That's right. I kind of remember this. The trader was open. We had to turn in the night quest from last time. Um, oh, God. But I'm going slow on the bike so that I don't continually hurt my leg. There's going to be a long stretch of this where I'm just riding my bike. I'm just warning you now. If you want to skip ahead, please don't because it affects the algorithm. But I'm going to try to keep you entertained as much as possible because honestly, when I was recording this, I was already really tired. I mean, I am really tired right now too, but I'm also super fucking baked. So this is going to work out great. Shut the fuck up, Rick. There's the 44 mag, steel leg armor. We're definitely not going to... Don't pick your nose. Stop doing it. I know you do it all the time. The steel pickaxe is nice, but it's only level 3. We have a level 4, which gives us more mod slots. So it's almost better to just keep the iron level 4 to get the level 3. And then I think we decide to just take the magnum because it sells for more. And the major reason being we have almost 300 rounds of magnum ammo back at our base that we can use during Horde Night when we burn through all of our other ammo and all of our other guns. And then there's a tier 4 quest now available. I think I took one to the south. Can't see it behind my head. I should probably put myself in a better location for this game, but that's fine. You know, the tier 4 clear. Restore power. What? No, it's clear area. Why did it... Oh, because I turned in the restore power. Gotcha. We buy the cripple a mod. 20% chance to cripple a leg on a bipedal target. So, like, when we're shooting hordes of zombies, there's a chance we just leg them. And they crawl, which is good. What was the other bullshit we buy here? I think we buy some armor plating mods to put in our armor to buff up our armor a little bit. Which, honestly... I don't know why I did that. It really doesn't add much. And we're going to be able to find and make better armor mods eventually. Not a very good play in my part. That's all I buy. Yeah, well, I'm not done looking, pal. You chill the fuck out, bud. Like, don't pick your nose. I'm playing with the beard. You can see I just want to, though. Oh, God, it's terrible. Ugh, fucking bullshit. Anyway, it's just a habit. I do it all the time. I got long nose hairs, right? Like, I was going to explain this while I was recording one of these, and then I figure I might as well leave it as part of the dub. It's a little funnier hearing it third party, third me. You know what I mean? So like so the nature of my work, I create lots of dust. I don't always wear a mask like I should because I have honkin' fucking nose hairs that catch everything. Absolutely everything. But they get tangled, they get twisted, and when I get bored, much like you twizzle your beer, you kind of go for the nose hairs, you know what I'm saying? And like I pull them out. Like I pull them out as much as possible. I could get the nose trimmer thing, but I don't like the way that pulls them out. Because there's two options. You can either pull your nose hairs out, or you can get that thing and pull your nose hairs out. Or you do the absolutely awful thing, like the little trimmer, the little bzzz thing you put up your nose. That thing's terrible. It fucking just after like 3 uses, you can't sharpen the blades or anything. So like after a couple of uses, like nose hair is very coarse. Okay, it dulls the blade very quickly, and then it just starts pulling your nose hairs out anyway. So you're like fucking bullshit. And then the other option is to get really sharp scissors that again they dull very quickly because nose hair is very coarse. So, you know, it's just a pain in the ass. You're just constantly fucking. So honestly, it's easier. It's more cost effective to me to diversify my nose hair grooming over the course of the day than it is to spend the time dedicated to making myself cry by pulling my nose hairs out manually at one time. If I do it over time, it's a lot less of a thing. Oh, look, there's a blue bag right there. Let's see, what do we get? More rifle rounds. I say rifle rounds, it's 7.62. But they use it as the primary rifle machine gun round. Which is fine. And I think, for some reason, I think I'm already going slow as is. Why don't I just stop at everything I can to loot? We literally have the next 17 minutes of me traveling at this speed. Like the next 17 minutes of this video, if as long as I don't hurt my leg again, I don't think I do. The next 17 minutes of this video is me traveling at this speed, wandering through the wasteland. I'm just giving you a heads up. Like if you like, like I don't even know what do I do here. I'm just like, let's get some. I can't even stay on task. Like, what was I really doing? I think I wanted to go see Jen to see what I could buy for ammo and shit for Horde Night or like mods. Maybe hopefully get a beaker so we can make a chem station. Because I think if we make a chem station, we can make gunpowder for a lot cheaper using the nitrate and coal. And coal is plentiful in the wasteland. Every tree we chop down, we get coal. And the nitrate we can just get from the rotting corpses that are everywhere. So, you know, we have like a really good way to harvest the wasteland. And like at the same time too, all this crushed dirt and shit is fucking sand and rocks. Sand and rocks is the primary ingredients for making concrete. Concrete is how we're going to upgrade our base and create a viable horde base. And we're going to do layers to it and yada, 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 yada. But it'll be good once we get everything upgraded, because we can just make tons of it. Tons of it. Before you'd have to like dig underground, dig the stone, turn the stone into sand. We just have stone and sand everywhere. Like everywhere. It's fucking amazing. Granted, it's dangerous in the wasteland, but it's actually an advantage to be in the wasteland. One, we have the higher loot table. Like our loot stage is way higher than it would be at this stage of the game. That's why we have a level 3 pump shoddy. That's why we have level 6 armor. That's why we have all the mods. That's why we have decent tools. Well, decent tools, we made them. We made those. But we also have high XP because we're killing more ferals and higher level mobs in a higher danger area. And there's more zombies. So we're leveling up quick. We're getting lots of points. We have tons of resources around us. The only downside is the meat, but we have the hobo stew recipe. I was telling Dee about this earlier. Yeah, we need rotten flesh. We need the fat. We need the corn and the potatoes. The fat, and then water, which we're finding plenty of. There's no problem with water. There's no water shortage in the wasteland, despite as how hot it seems. We've gotten 2 instances of weather effects where we've gotten cold and we've gotten hot. I think we're at a balance now with our clothing that we can kind of withstand most temperature swings. I see. I'm just searching every car here for no. Like I'm just like, let's just see what we can find on the way. It's gonna take. My rationale is that it's gonna take forever anyway, and we gotta burn down this time. So we might as well just make it as boring as possible. I think. I think that was the rationale behind it. Like, I'm glad there's at least game audio, and it's just my mic, so we at least get the audio cues. But yeah, last time we traveled through where that river was to get that buried treasure quest. So that opened up that part of the map. I think towards the end of this, we wrap around the north to get back to base around those rivers, so we have another way to get to Jens. I'm burying the lead here. I'm like giving away critical information. Like, you know how shitty it would be if this was the one that killed me? Like, this is the episode that killed me, and I have to do a fucking dub over. That's fucking stupid, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? You know how dumb that would be? Who would do such a thing? Like, I don't want to. I'm eating nuts right now. See, now that I'm playing, I can actually eat and do this. I can make this annoying as fuck. It's so good, though. I got. What do I got? Great value. Cashew halves and pieces. Seasoned with sea salt. It's delicious. Like, I hope when you load up my videos, you make sure you get a nice pot of tea going. Put a little honey in it. You gotta sweeten it with honey. We're playing 7 Days to Die. So, honey is the sacred food. So we're gonna got a little honey in our tea. Nice little hot cup of tea. Maybe some crackers. Or maybe some nuts. Or some fruit. Maybe a side of strawberries. Maybe some chocolate to dip it in. Get all that shit gathered up, right? Be a real fancy pleb. Like, be what the proletariat wants to eat. You know what I mean? Just be real fanciful and delicate. Delicate? Like delicacy? Am I making up words now? Anyway, fuck that guy. I think we were talking about why there were no zombies. That's right. We were talking about why there were no zombies in the wasteland right where we were. And I surmise that the reason for there not being any zombies where we were right now is because every time they came out to say hello, we just killed them. So eventually, after someone comes to say hello so many times and you just kill them each and every time, eventually they just stop, either because you killed them all or because they don't want to try to be your friend anymore. And I also reasoned this potentially could be because that there is a large spawn, like a large horde that spawned in, and is preventing the local mobs from spawning nearby. So that we would be essentially kind of the calm before the storm, you know what I mean? And that we're going to get ambushed or something. Which doesn't really, it sometimes happens, like the pack of dogs. But that's not what happened. Again, not to bury the lead, but I was trying to build up the tension, you see? I was trying to be creative. This is nice. I can step away for a second. Let the game carry on.
If you got the dukes, I'll make the time.
Well, you get to look at Jen's sweet tits. Oh, sweet titties. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that, right? This is YouTube. Fuck. Chem station for 13.5. I just read my lips. That's literally what I just said. Wow. Predictable, Bodhi. Fucking predictable, bro. What the fuck? She got 9mm. We should have got... Did we buy the cobblestone and cement? That's right, she had this stuff back here. We should probably come back and buy that shit. Because we definitely have more money now. You don't know this yet, but we find a bunch of shit. And we sell it to make bank. I mean, one of the I could just lie to you too and be like, yeah, we don't really find anything. Actually, most of this episode is just wandering around doing absolutely fuck all. Like absolutely fuck all. Like I'm surprised at the end of this we even accomplished anything. I'm not sure we really did, to be honest, because I think what we end up doing in preparation for Horde Night, we don't have a backup plan. So if it
Thanks for letting
fails,
me take care of you. And tell your friends.
if it fails, we're gonna be in a heap of trouble. But if it works, we should gain 1 or 2 levels.
I hope you get feeling better.
We should gain 1 or 2 levels overnight, if not more. And if we do the trick, if we manage to have enough ammo, and we're sitting pretty and our system works, that if we kill all the mobs from spawning, because like Horde Night, after a certain amount of zombies spawn, that's it. It's game over. It's your game stage plus your level plus whatever the fuck they do. I don't know the math. I'm not a mathematician. I'm not fucking Pythagoras. I just know that if you kill all the mobs in the Horde Night, everything goes silent. But if you log out and log back in before 4 a.m., it restarts the Horde. Oh, I heard the airdrop, so we're going for the airdrop. And I sprint like an idiot. We have 7 minutes left on our leg. Dude, I'm juicing it. I'm super going for that fucking airdrop right there. We want that airdrop. Look at the laser focus, Bodhi. Look at that fucking laser fucking focus, bro. Fucking bam. Airdrop, maybe. There, we called it something different. Very clever naming system there, Bodhi. Very clever. Our fucking asshat. I wasn't even going full speed. Oh, there's the nose hairs. Look, I did the little flick on the outside, like I want to do it. You know, I want to do it, but I just don't do it. I'm trying to be more conscious. Now I'm self-conscious about it. I think I do it when I stream anyway. Like I don't think anyone's surprised or bothered by it at this point. I think it's expected. Came for the nose picking, stayed for the content. You know what I mean? Like that. I don't know why I always grab my titty and my sides. Like I get these weird like muscle twitches too. I don't know. I'm like analyzing myself in the third person. This is weird. Why did I do this? It's so hard to do this. And I'm not doing a good job. Oh god. This is like the worst episode. Look at that. Hit that fucking little thing. I'm just going slow. 6 minutes left. Heading in the general direction of the airdrop. We've lost sight of it. To be honest with you, right now, I'm not even looking for landmines. That dog kind of spooked me a little, so I risked it for the biscuit and took a little damage. I even think I say something along the lines of risk it for the biscuit. I don't know if I can read my lips because of the shadow of my mustache. Kind of looks like a weird, like the shadow around my mouth and my beard, the darkness of it looks like a, kind of looks like Master Chief. I kind of got Master Chief in my jaw. Like see the mustache at the top? That's the top of his helmet and it wraps around. And then the little visor thing in the middle. I've got literal Master Chief mouth. But you know, oh, there's the package. We've secured the package. Well, we haven't secured the package. We found the package. The smoke is disappearing. We gotta hope we remember the direction it's in. I think I can see it. I think I can see it. Yep. The hyper vigilant focus Bodhi. Come on. There you go. Oh, we did it again. We suck. We suck at steering. I always blame my guy for steering bad, but you know it's me. Right? You know I know that, right? Like cloth armor bonus bundle. And we're gonna open it right here in the wasteland. And we get level 6 fucking Gear Reno. Definitely taking the chest plate. That gives us one more mod slot. So we're gonna take that double pocket mod and the armor plate. And we're gonna put it right on the bing bang bing on the bing bang dongo. I'm so tired. Why am I doing this? Oh god. Cause like here's the thing. I usually watch my videos back to make sure I didn't like do anything too stupid that I should at least be aware of that I would get emails or messages about. But you know, I'm gonna have to do that again because I'm doing it right now, right? I'm doing it right now, but I'm not listening to myself, which is trippy. But I am gonna do it listening to myself talking now, watching myself play, not hearing myself talking. There's that snake. Fuck that motherfucker. We need the meat though, so we're gonna swap out to our knife. Hell yeah, dude. And then fucking swam. One swing. One swing. Get the fucking meat, guy. I'm just looking around, wondering where the fuck we are. We were pretty close with our estimation of the airdrop. That's actually pretty good. That was 50 something meter. We were off by a little bit, but it would have got us close enough if we had walked away. That's right. I get the brilliant fucking idea. We got 3 minutes with our broken leg to break more cinder blocks. No, to go check out that POI out here, because in my head I'm like, I am never coming out here again. You know what I mean? I am never coming out here again. I'm never going to get a quest for this place. I'm never going to want to come back out here. I don't ever want to see this place again. And I just want to see what the fucking POI looks like, dude. It's right here. Like, where's your sense of adventure? Like, how often do we do a POI that's not a quest? You know? And there's some that you'll never get a quest for that if you don't explore in your playthrough or how often like you do quests, you're gonna miss the old style of playing. Oh, I'm choking. Beautiful. Anyway, sneak into the house. We got the crippler mod. We got the laser. We got the silencer. We got the extendo mago and everything in here. But like what I was gonna say before I started dying, is that this is how you used to play the game. It's like the fun pimps don't want me to tell you about a different time. Fuckers. We're just one-shotting motherfuckers. I think I said that too. That's great. Dude, it's just fucking going to town. It's going to town with that fucking thing, dude. So anyway, the old way you used to play is you would never get missions. You didn't have the traders in that sense. I think you had traders to trade with, but you didn't have missions for a while. So like, you would literally, you'd make up your own missions. You would wander around town. You'd kind of scope out which POIs look like they're gonna have good loot in them. I don't know what that metric was. Like the more sinister it looked, the more better the more better loot it would have. For lack of a proper Englishing. So like you would size these out. Like some of the old ones you would do is you'd always want to look for a police station because it had the munitions chests and shit like that. You'd always want to find the hospitals before they were popping pills popping pills everywhere because that was you had the medical tower and shit like that. The big POIs were some of the earliest POIs, I think. They were fucking cool. But like some of them too, the early cabins and shit like that. And you would just scour the villages. You would find the municipal buildings and shit like that. Post office and stuff. Like they would have a lot of lootable containers and stuff like this. And there was no like set way to get into them, right? They were all boarded up. Like you had to break stuff to get in. Nowadays, you get a mission, you go to the point, you activate the point, you look for the light, you follow the light, you go through the POI in the preordained order. Sometimes you can tweak it a little bit. Sometimes there's back and forth and shit like that. And that's kind of cool. But before it was just fucking whatever. Like you had to search everywhere. Like you would miss entire rooms and places in POIs, which was a shame because you missed a lot of the level design and some of the harder rooms and some of the loot spots and shit like that if you didn't know what to look for. If you hadn't already done it before, you hadn't like taken the time to be like, all right, this time, this day, this POI, I'm tearing it to the ground and figuring it out. um, but now you just go through it, you know, the loot's at the end. If you learn the POIs good enough, you can know that if you just bust down the back door, dig a hole in the right spot, you can get to the good loot pretty quickly and just get out, and you can skip the whole sequence. But I don't like playing like that. It's boring. Like I like the vision of the game the Fun Pimps have, and the feedback they take from the players is pretty good. It's pretty balanced. But they've never given up on producing the game that they wanted to produce. They don't just succumb to demand. Yeah, there's certain features or certain mods they've incorporated and stuff. But only when they really made sense. They didn't just do it because of demand. They did it because it fit it fit their vision of what they wanted to produce. And like I watched a video earlier about when's Alpha 21 coming out? When's Alpha 21 coming out? You know, they said it was coming out, but oh, bad news, guys. Clickbait fucking article, fucking whatever. He just literally goes to the forums and is like, yeah, we have this many bugs to fix and this much for the whole team or whatever. And it's like, yeah, good. Like they're not trying to rush a release to fuck shit up. Oh, this is cool. This is a cool little POI. Very tempting, right? Like I was like, I kind of knew. I kind of thought it was too easy. I was like, this is too easy. And I didn't fall for it per se. But look at all this shit I have on me. I'm overweight. My broken legs healed. That's the big thing. That's the big thing right now. Broken legs healed. But yeah. But like, here's the other thing too. You know, they're complaining about the Fun Pimps not like investing the money to whatchamacallit, not investing money to expand their team or whatever, but like they have a decently sized team, right? Or like it's a smaller team. They've been developing this over years and years and years. Since what, 2013 officially. But like it's a finely crafted game. If they expand their team beyond how they can control the bugs and what they develop and shit like that, then it's gonna be being crafted by hands that they don't necessarily agree with. They might not share the same vision of the game. So the game would substantially change. You don't want them to sell out to like EA and become a AAA fucking have this game thrown into a AAA title. Cause it would kill the game. It would kill the mood. It would not be what it is. And then all the people asking about console. Like the unfortunate part about console is they got fucked on the rights of their own game. And being able to hire anyone to work on it for a long time, and it became so removed from the production of the current game that is substantially improved from what was it, Alpha 16 is what consoles was left on. Huge improvement. Like I wouldn't ever want to release, like the amount of stuff to do to go back to release 7 Days to Die on console is just such an enormous task. Like you can't expect anyone to do that. I would rather them keep focusing on the game. And yeah, that sucks for console players, but like it's been dead on console for fucking years now, dude. Like get over it. Like eventually, yeah, when they're done updating it and have a polished game, they will work on getting it to consoles, or so they say. I believe them. They've never really gone back on their fucking word this entire time of development. Like, yeah, they sold what 15 million copies or something crazy like that. But good for fucking them, dude. They update this shit, free updates since it came out, dude. Since it came out, it's wild. Like I love the fun pimps. I'm not gonna suck their cocks too soon. You know what I mean? Well, you know what I mean. Like I'm not like a super fanboy. Like if they fuck it up, I'm gonna be pissed. But like they haven't, so I'm pretty happy about it. Like I like where the game is at right now. Yes, it's a vastly different game. Yeah, I miss the bees. I miss the giant killer hornets. I miss the big pigs. I know there's one. There's a point in this where I'm seriously trying to consider. Or was it the last one? I was trying to think about, trying to come up with what the fuck the pig's name was. I couldn't remember it. Maybe we do that in this episode. I don't remember. But whatever the pig's name is Betty, Becky, Rebecca. I don't remember. Whatever the fucking pig's name is. This fucking dog up here, fucking being a little shithead. Look at that. Could have had me with a good jump scare, but instead he just fucking derped out. Um, but yeah, like I'm okay with the fun pimps taking their time and not releasing a buggy game, not outsourcing the fixing of bugs and taking their hands off the creative control of the game in different places. Like you know, you say like, yeah, they still have the ultimate say, but like with a game as expansive as this, with the amount of overhauls they're doing for Alpha 21, like the whole systems, the whole skill overhaul, um, all that shit, dude. There's so much shit coming to Alpha 21 that like I don't want them to release a buggy mess and then just come back to Alpha 20.6 and sit here and do whatever. Like I want them to release it when it's ready. I want it to be 7 days. I don't want it to be 7 days Alpha 16. I don't want it to be 7 days Alpha 18 or 19 or 20. I want to see Alpha 21. I want to see what they do. I want to see what they do with it. I want to see if it's an improvement. Like they got to be super excited to fucking do that. And I'm super excited to see it. Like I think when Alpha 21 drops, we're probably gonna creatively end this world if it's still going. Uh because I wanna play Alpha 21 real bad. That's why I started this series, was to buy time because everyone thought it was gonna drop soon. Um I did too. Um but you know, I'm posting videos, sad news for 7 days. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I know it's clickbait. He's working the algorithm. It worked. I clicked on it. I watched 60% of it. After a while, when he started repeating himself, I was like, "All right, bro, you're just trying to get to the 10-minute mark. Like, I'm not doing that. If that like, if you can create a funny, engaging video and it rolls over the 10-minute mark, great. If you give me the information I needed, which was very vague, it was basically just like revealing that from the forums they posted about it taking longer than expected and that they didn't want to release a buggy game. And then he just repeated that for the next like fucking 9 minutes. And I'm just like, okay. Very clicky baity. I want to provide actual content. Like, I enjoy watching people play this game in their own ways. Um, I know I play a little different than most people. I think some people focus more on base building. Some people focus more on just exploring and going. I've done different challenge maps. I did a Zegan run once where I couldn't hurt any of the zombies or birds or anything like that. I could only eat what I found. I couldn't hunt. Shit like that. Like, I couldn't hurt anything. I've done other wasteland only challenges. I did some nomad challenges. I was doing one with Ghost for a while, which was really fun. I really liked that. That was fun. Me and him, enjoyable. I did some solo things. I think with D once. When I first started getting people into it. But yeah, like honestly, like I think I've gifted. Everyone's like, oh, we give them. There's so many copies of the game. Why can't they just release the final game? And it's like, listen, like, with the game as is, I still keep buying gift copies for people. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's fucking great. This is such a great, unique game. Like, there's nothing like it. There isn't. There's nothing like this. There's not a single game on the market that even comes close to this experience. Is it a little cheesy at times? Yeah, of course. But it's zombies, dude. Zombies are supposed to be cheesy. Zombies are supposed to make fun of ourselves. They're supposed to play with our fear of ourselves. Just how much of a monster we are. You know what I mean? It's the fucking, who's the real monster? The zombie just doing what it needs to do to make ends meet? Or is it the monsters? Are we the monsters for what we turn into during the apocalypse? How far do we turn from each other in our community? There's a lot of social commentary available in the zombie mythos, in the zombie world. Because it's just not that simple, you know what I mean? Like there's a very special human dynamic. And like when you play this game online and there's PvP and shit, then you really get to see who the monsters are. You ain't gotta worry about the zombies. You're not worried about the zombie. In the zombie apocalypse, when you're playing online with everybody else, you're not worried about the zombie. I mean, you're worried about a horde rolling up on you or not being ready for horde night or shit, but like ultimately, you're more worried about other players raiding your base and fucking you up. So you gotta come up with really creative solutions to base building and hiding your shit and securing your loot and all that shit. It fucking gets intense. Like, I don't know if you guys would be interested in me doing like an online, like I'll join one of the salty zombie servers or something like that, and I'll just stream that or record that and fucking see how long we survive, yada yada, or just see how it goes. I don't see a lot of multiplayer. I don't see a lot of online server play for 7 Days to Die. It's mostly solo worlds like this or a challenge map. Honestly, it's probably better content wise because you get a lot of griefing. There's a couple PvE servers out there that are okay to play on. They're pretty fun. But they have different mechanics with Horde Night. Like everybody gathers the big infinite fucking Horde base thing, and it's basically Horde Night becomes spawned in this other world or other part of the world thing, and you all fight the zombies together and farm XP, and it's really cool. That's fun. That's fun. It's just different. It's a different way to play. Because like when you play on a multiplayer server, the time keeps going. Like you could log out on day 6, and then come back 3 days later, and it's day 28. And your base is at day 6 level. You know what I mean? So you got to play it regularly. There's some balancing that they can do, but it's just it's fun. There's different things we can do. Leave comments. I'm okay with you leaving multiple comments too if you want to respond to shit as I talk about it. I'll read them. I'll read all 1 or 2 of them. I have the time for that. Now, if I magically hit the algorithm because I'm talking shit about other people, then I probably won't get to all the comments. But that is a good problem to have. If I have that problem, if I can piss enough people off, not that I want to piss people off, but I know I have takes on things that will definitely rub people a certain way. So that, like if I could ride that once, think it would be good. Am I going to get there in this game? I mean, it's a large community. But do they watch my videos? Are they going to watch the dub over? I don't fucking know. That's right. That's right, Silent Me. Man, I'm just blissfully talking away, thinking that everything I'm saying is being captured beautifully into the microphone. And I'm just sitting here right now watching me do this. Trying to fucking figure out what I'm doing. Ooh, put the iron in the fucking thing. Let's put the thing in the thing, and let's make some more. I think here we're trying to make like... Trying to figure out what we need to make more shit. I think we make ammo. Like we're trying to make... Yeah, bullet tips and buckshot. I think we split our lead across both because we really like that shotgun, you know what I'm saying? The shotgun's real good when you need a lot of damage quickly. The pistol's good for zombies, but like when that barrel is up on you, if you don't have that shotgun, that's the only way we survived last time, dude. That's the only way we survived last time was that shotgun. If I had ran out of shots or I had misplaced like one or two of those and that bear got one more swipe in, the next zombie that actually hit us, so like we killed the bear or whatever, it fucked us up. We were at 60 health. I got hit again by another zombie right after that exchange. So if that bear had taken, maybe not have killed us, but had taken a little bit more health out, would have been toast. We're already at reduced health with the broken leg, which is only just now healed. It's crazy, dude. We got that super corn growing too. I think we grabbed all the shit we want to sell, including the stun baton, which went from like $70 to just sell the stun baton to like, was it 700 or something crazy? When we put the mod in it, or 400, I forget what it sells for. It's gonna tell us in a second.
You'd best keep clear of me.
The hood sold for 62, couple hundred. We leveled up, selling the gun, 701. 701 for that stun baton with one mod in it. Definitely put mods in your guns if you want money. That's what I was talking about. We get a ton of money at the end. We already have all those books. If you're wondering why I know whether or not I have a recipe or not, on the icon of the book, like the little item, there's a book. And if it's open, if the pages are open, it means you've read it. If it just looks like a closed book, like one side, that is a book you haven't read. And it's a very good way of being like, oh, do I have that one? Rather than having to like look at it, be like, what book is this? Number 1, 2, whatever. And then go over and look at your skills and be like, oh, did I read this book yet? It's a very useful little signifier for quickly getting through recipes and books that you may or may not have. Very handy indeed. What are you doing, bud? All right, it's basically nighttime, so we're gonna crash into more shit because that's what we like to do. Nitrate, not a lot, but that's fine. These nuts, these salty nuts in my mouth are so good. Like, I hope you're enjoying your treat. I wish I said at the beginning of the thing that you like, oh, okay guys, I fucked up. Better go get a nice snacky snack. Well, hopefully you're eating a snack of some sort. Unless you're watching this at night and it's near midnight and you're like, probably shouldn't be eating. It's probably not good for me to encourage you to eat at night. I do it all the time. Like, if I don't have snackies next to my bed, like I have a drawer. I have drawers next to my bed. I have a drawer for medicine. I have another drawer for other medicine. I have another drawer for sexy times. A lot of these are combined drawers. But then I also have a place for snacks, and then I have a place for drinks. They're all right next to my bed. So, like, if I wake up in the middle of the night and I got the mega munchies, I ain't gotta get out of bed. Oh, I'm thirsty. Oh, I want a different flavor beverage. I don't have to get out of bed. Oh, I should have taken another edible. Fuck. I don't have to get out of bed. Oh, I want to smoke. Oh, I don't have to get out of bed. Yeah, I should light an incense and get this room smelling real nice. I don't have to get out of bed. Oh, I want to read a book I'm reading. You know? Oh, I got a couple of them I'm working on at the same time because of fucking ADHD. And I never fucking finish them, but I keep reading different ones. I don't have to get out of bed. I want I want to grab my weighted blanket for my fucking restless legs. I don't have to get out of bed. I want to hug my body pillow because I want to feel the warmth of myself warming something else so I can feel like I'm not laying in bed alone. I don't have to get out of bed. It's fucking amazing, dude. It's the bee's knees. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm literally just talking. What am I? I'm just searching my fucking bullshit. Like honestly, I'm not even talking in the game. You're literally just this wouldn't even be muted. I'm not even saying anything. I'm just filling in over my already boring ass self because I was too tired and I shouldn't have been recording. It's a boring day. It's day 13. What am I gonna do? It's too soon. It's too close to Horde Night to be fucking around with big quests. Like we want to do the tier 4 like after Horde Night. So we have because like sometimes a tier 4 can take like a day or two to clear. If we get the hospital or something, we might be able to. We might not be able to just run through that. Especially in the wasteland where there's mobs constantly coming from the street and mob spawns, because those hospitals and the tier 4 POIs are going to be spawning in not isolated places. They're going to be in the middle of cities and stuff. And that's going to be rough. And I'm pretty sure we have a much bigger city just without a trader. Oh, we made the triple pocket, or we made the clothing double pocket mod. We made 3 of those, so that increases our, look at this. So this is what I was doing when I was talking over myself, wondering why I wasn't talking, because I was concentrating on what I was doing. I'm replacing the single pocket mods with the double pocket mods in my clothes, thereby increasing the encumbrance bonus by 2. So I had 3 from the clothes. Now I have 6 from the clothes. So now there's only 7 slots left at the bottom that I could ever be encumbered by. So like I won't ever be like super weighed down. You know what I mean? Because the max number, you'll see when the little on the left, the little backpack, and then the number shows you how much you're encumbered over your carrying weight, or over your carrying slots. It's not really a weight system; it's a slot system. So like a pound of feathers, or 150 feathers is the same weight as 150 rounds of buckshot, which is not right. It's not. I respect it though because it means you have to manage based on the stack sizes they give you. I know there's mods that modify that shit, but I feel like that's cheating. Like they've finally crafted this game. Like a lot of the mods that fix the game, honestly, in my opinion, break the game. They make it what it's not, and that's fine if you want those mechanics. Like I'm not judging you for doing that. Like some of the mods look fun, but it wouldn't scratch my itch for 7 Days to Die because it's not 7 Days to Die. Like, I like this game. And I hope you do too. That's probably why you're watching it. Honestly, if you didn't like 7 Days to Die, I don't know why you would be 49 minutes in to episode 13 of me doing my Wasteland solo fucking hardcore run. Really don't think you would be here if you didn't like the game. But yeah. I've watched people do voiceovers before, and I never realized how fucked up it is. Like, I can see with like recorded content, like you're talking over a specific scene, you know what you're gonna say or whatever, but I'm talking over an hour-long recording, trying to figure out what the fuck I'm thinking, how to make it make sense, or what else I could talk about that would be interesting or relevant to the game, or because this is actually a really slow episode, and I'm not gonna say I did it on purpose, because I didn't. I'm a fucking idiot. Don't get me wrong, but I kind of like this. I like being able to sit back and think about my gameplay while I'm not thinking about the gameplay. It's a meta game. It's a meta game. It's allowing me to analyze what I am doing and how I may improve efficiency. Because in the games like this, efficiency is everything. You want to get to the fun stuff. The fun stuff for me in this game is horde base, like when you get in the higher tiers. And then like the level 4 POIs. Because even though level 4 POIs stay level 4 POIs as you progress through the game, your game stage increases. You're getting more radiated zombies, you're getting more feral whites, you're getting radiated whites, you're getting all sorts of constant mobs, and they're a lot harder, they're eating up your ammo, and you start reaching a point where, like, yeah, you can get stronger, yeah, you can increase your damage, but the zombies keep getting stronger to a point where they're still always a threat. And that makes exploring really fun, especially when you're trying to get to, like, once you get, like, high enough level, right? You have the guns maxed out. You have your armor maxed out where you want it to be. You have certain resources you want, and you're exploring. You're basically just taking the gyrocopter around, landing on rooftops, getting good loot, flying off, and like not even bothering with the mobs at that point. Missions don't really matter. You don't really need to do missions anymore, because like anything you get as a quest reward isn't really worth it at that point. Like, you have just about everything. Your main thing is going to be efficiently collecting resources and modifying your horde base in the next 7 days, because the next horde is going to be exponentially crazier than the last one. And that's really fun. That end game grind. It's not really grind. I mean, it is a grind, because you do shit like this. You're farming. I'm mining right now. I'm digging my shit out to get some stone and some sand to make concrete, and then I'm gonna also dig up some clay and get some dirt so that I can do whatever the fuck I was gonna do with that. I think I was gonna make cobblestone so I can upgrade the tower we built. Did we build it yet? I don't remember. Did we build the fucking step thing? I think we started to. I don't think we did the ramps yet. Did we do the ramps? Did we do the ramps all the way up? I don't think so, because I remember testing it. We didn't upgrade anything to cobblestone. I know that. Okay, I'm outside and start fucking fuck these tinderbox little bitches. That made me feel like a real man. Oh, I got cupcakes. You're gonna enjoy this content in silence. Ready? I'm being a fat ass. And I'm gonna eat a Hostess vanilla cupcake, limited edition, individually wrapped. I'm assuming it's Easter spring edition because it's pink. Hold on, I'll show you. So you can see how baked I am. Look at these things. Hostess, sponsor me. Sponsor me, do it. Look at how enticing that. Look at how excited I am. I am fucking laser focused. Okay, cute little pink cupcake. A cute little pink cupcake like me. Oh, this is so good. A processed sponge cake. It gives you that nostalgia of World War II rations of fake food. We need to save your baking supplies for the war front. I have a Hostess cupcake. It's made of garbage. It's good enough for you on the home front. That was probably some of the rationale behind it. Anyway, I'm going to disappear now. Bye. Oh, cupcake at this spot, though. You might think I'm doing this on purpose because Ghost was being successful in his diet. And probably me tempting him with cupcakes, staring like the one thing he probably watches at night online. And there's going to be tempting him with fucking cupcakes. I'm a terrible friend. Ghost, you keep up with the diet. I'm proud of you. Okay. I'm proud. Oh, I didn't build it. Okay, you're going to see me build now. I'm about to use the Pythagorean theorem of mx plus b equals c squared mxc, which means that what's that castle from Most Extreme Religion Challenge? Toki, whatever the fuck, Mount Midoriyama. Is it Mount Midoriyama or is that Ninja Warrior? Mount Midoriyama is Ninja Warrior, I think. What is Takeshi's castle? Takeshi's castle is MXC. Mount Midoriyama is the fucking Ninja Warrior one. That's right. Okay, I think I could Google it, but fuck you. You can fact check me. Anyway, so what I'm calculating here is how much height. How high am I? Versus how high are the zombies? And how high can we get together? To make an effective barrier where they will, fall. I think my fatal flaw in this plan is going to be how short the distance is. Between the top of the ramp and where they are. Now, right now, we're just doing wood. Okay. As the basic building blocks. We're going to have to come back and reinforce this with cobblestone. The unfortunate part is the way we're building this. All those inside blocks, like the ones that aren't accessible from the outside, are not going to get cobblestoned or concreted, which is something I probably should have thought about. Especially the block under the ramp. But for day 14, I don't know. It should be okay. Maybe it won't be. Maybe we'll fuck up. Maybe we'll die the next time I play this game. Which I was going to play. We probably would have known by now if I didn't fuck up this recording. And it kind of looks like a pig. It looks like that that Minecraft or that house in the whatever lands that has the fucking pig being fucked by the dude. Look it up. Just say pig fucker house or something. I don't know how to Google. But it exists. It's a real house. It was a traveling exhibit. They would somehow pack it up, box it up, and move it around. I think it settled somewhere. Someone bought it, I think, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. I could be making shit up right now. I'm just trying to fill in information. Much like I'm trying to fill in these blocks. See that segue? I'm a fucking genius. Watch out, Kanye. My new album's gonna be fire, bro. It's gonna be Pigfucker House. It's Pigfucker Rap. I don't know why I did that. I probably should have went up another one. Made like a gullet or something. But, you know, he's got a neck. It almost looks like a hound eye, too, from Half-Life. Simple rotation. There you go, pal. You got it, bud. And will it work? I have no idea. It'd be real nice to have a nail gun, but working stiff tool stores have not really done us much good. Even though we've raided a couple of them so far, and all those toolboxes, they just don't drop random tools anymore. I mean, we're in the wasteland, we're at the highest loot table, but like, we're not getting tools and chests. Like, we had to make our level 4 fucking iron tools. So that's our ramp. It's made of wood. Like, I don't know why I shot that. Oh, I was trying to make noise. Maybe get people in here. The only downside is if they find a way up during the horde night. Like, if they go up the ramp and fall a couple times, they're going to get enraged and start attacking the ramp. If they attack enough of the ramp, they're going to change their pathing. So what we're doing here is guaranteeing they can't easily get up to us. Which is what we did the first horde night. Except I think we cut it way closer to horde night. I'm just taking down the extra stuff. That's metal, but I don't give a fuck. It's just a shelf. That stuff will get destroyed. And it's day 14. It's moderately nerve-wracking. But we have this way out onto the roof. We got that guy down there. And they're not coming to jump across. For sure. They're just going straight down below. They haven't pathed. They're not pathing. Right? And before they used to. They would always travel. So when they calculate how they find you, they calculate their pathing based on where you are vertically first. So their priority will be to get to your height level. So if they're below you, they will dig. If they're above you, or if you're above them, if you're below them, they will dig to you. If you're above them, they will try to find a way up. And what this looks like, you'll see here in a second. We use the half blocks. Now, I use these half blocks because they have a very high chance of falling in between them. But because it's solid blocks placed upon one another, the zombies see it as a path. They see it as a surface they can walk on. You can do tricks like this with weird corner blocks or poles or round shapes. There's a bunch of different ways you can do this. I use the centered slabs. I don't know why. I think I saw a tutorial. Was it Jaboodle that made a basic? I don't remember. There's a couple people that have done this. I think. I don't know. There's a bunch of different ways to design a horde base. But see that he just falls through, but that's because he can't jump, and he's not running. So what we're gonna have to do, break out these little points so they can't sneak in. And then we're basically gonna build a platform from which we can shoot them from, and they can't get to us. So I think we put up some bars. We're gonna put up some bars across the thing, so that they can't just jump and get us. But we can shoot through the bars. But those bars are going to take substantial damage over the course of the night. But hopefully when they get to here, they're going to thrash, hit that corner block, and maybe break and fall down. We don't want them at any point to break the pathing of the bridge. If we begin to be overwhelmed, we could try to break one of the blocks to break the pathing to get them to go back. But like, if I leave one of these as easily broken, the damage they do if we get irradiated, or the mutants, or the fat cops that spit, or the birds that spit. That's the other thing too. We got to build a roof because of the birds. We got to build a roof to keep them off of us during the night, because last Horde night, it was the bird that almost fucking knocked us over the edge. So, we'll build a little platform up here on day 14, I think. Build a little safe place, maybe put some chests up for some backup supplies, so in the event we do have to bail, one, we have extra supplies behind us as we need them, like med supplies and shit. But if we have to bail, we're not swamped down. We're not overburdened, which will be good. But let's see, what do I do here? Yeah, it's just gonna stick over the edge. Honestly, it'll probably be better because then we can kind of lob grenades down underneath. It doesn't look very realistic. It looks really dumb. Like, please don't get me wrong. I understand this looks terrible. This is like the cheesiest build ever. But is it gonna work? We're gonna be able to upgrade it all to concrete. We might even be able to upgrade some of the bars to steel. But at the same time, like, we got to make sure we have enough steel to repair it. Because if we upgrade it to steel and we run out of steel to repair it and it breaks, then it's just open. It doesn't downgrade. It doesn't go back to concrete. It doesn't go back to cobble like it used to. Like back in the old days, you build it up with wood and then cobble and then metal, and then you could do concrete, and then you could do steel, I think. Maybe brick was somewhere, I don't remember, but you could upgrade it different ways. But then as they would break it, you would get the hit points of that whole tier. You'd get the hit points for steel, and then it would go down to concrete, or like reinforced concrete and then concrete. There's different ways to do it. Yeah, there were different. There was concrete, and then there was reinforced concrete. That's right. So you could even upgrade the concrete. So every level you would upgrade. When they beat on it and brought it down to its lowest amount of health, it would then go back to the block before it. So like, rather than if they attacked the bars and I had steel, it would just break the bars and it would be an open slot, and I would have a hard time putting another block. But if I did the old way, the steel would go to concrete, and yada yada yada. So it would just stay there and just downgrade, which is a little cheeky, but there's so many changes to this game. I love its changes. I love where it's at right now. I think we're approaching the end. I think I'm at the point where I'm like, fuck, we gotta log off. This is it. So anyway, that's it for me, folks. I think. Am I gonna log off? What am I doing, bud? What are you doing, bud? There's our horde base from a distance. It's across the street. We got all our shit going. We got cobble. We got that. We got more concrete tutu. We got buckshot. Some more brass. Turn it off. Grabbing the sand and the cement. Turn that off. Put our supplies away. Yada yada yada. Ba-ga-da-ba-doo. I mean, we can make more shit, but I think we have enough. We're gonna see what we can upgrade. We're gonna remember to at least keep some concrete on us to upgrade the bar, to repair the bars as we go, because the main thing is gonna be repairing that block they're standing on, and repairing the blocks they're beating on. We have to be able to do that quickly enough, while killing enough of the zombies and hoping enough of them fall off. While we're doing that. So yeah, we'll see. If it fails, we're fucked. We don't know where. I don't know where to go. We're gonna have to run, or we're gonna have to divert it, try to track them around, and do some damage to the blocks and try to break the bridge. Because I think if we start to see that the bars are failing, I'm gonna do my best to use my pickaxe and knock out that front block. The one that's closest to us, where we can peek under the bars. I think that's gonna be our only safeguard. Because if we break that path, if we can break that path, we'll be okay. If we break that path, they'll go down below and start destroying the building itself, and then we can just wait out the night. So that was it. That was my ceremonious goodbye. Yeah, I fucked up. It happens. I fuck up all the time, dude. That's life. Anyway, I'm going to bed. I'm gonna let this upload, and you'll see it when you see it. Peace out.